Sheikh, my question is that a few days ago, I was having an argument with my father, and he got really angry. And both of my parents, they called themselves a disbeliever in the argument. They were like, that you think that you're such a moment, a believer, and that we're, you know, they call themselves disbelievers. So Sheikh, uttering words of disbelief takes one out of the fold of Islam, whether he believes in it or not. So Sheikh, my question is, I know that my parents have committed apostasy, but they don't know that since they've said it, they've they've done an act of apostasy. So, Sheikh, what I wanted to ask is, do I have to give them takfir? Is it mandatory? And I know in my heart that they've committed act of apostasy and I believe in it, but do I have to say it verbally to their face? Because if I do so, it will cause a lot of fighting and enmity, and they will call me an extremist, and this will lead them more further away from Islam, and they will not listen to anything I have to say. Or can I believe in my heart that they've committed an act of apostasy, but not say it to their face? And slowly, gradually, with time, I find proof and help them and show them what they've done is wrong.
You are an extremist, and it is your fault, whatever they're doing, because of your attitude and approach. Subhanallah, you are the opponent, you are the judge, and now you want to be the executioner. You want to label them as apostates and condemn them with kufr, when it all started because of your attitude, provoking them with your bad way of calling them to Islam or showing them what's right and what's wrong, with your arrogance, with Simon Says attitude, speaking to them from your ivory tower, arguing with them until they're angered by it, like so many husbands do with their wives when they're bickering and fighting, and the wife is so mad of her husband's abuse, and all of a sudden he says, "You don't believe in Allah? Are you a kafir?" And she, out of rage, says, "Yes." He says, khalas, Sheikh, she admitted kufr. This is what you're doing to them. Fear Allah Azza wa Jal and stay out of their lives. It's not your job to label people as believers and disbelievers, let alone your own parents. What do you want to do? Execute them? Is this what you want? You want them to end up in hellfire? You're the one who's pulling them there. So first of all, stop any type of halal haram discussion with them. Don't give them da'wah. We don't need your da'wah. Don't call them to anything that is halal or haram. Stay away from their lives. Focus on acquiring the proper knowledge from authentic sources that would benefit you, not that would give you leverage on people to control their lives and to monitor their behavior like what you're doing at the moment. This is not the way Islam tells us to behave with others. Yes, you may say, "Sheikh, don't judge me." You can say that, but I have all the liberty to judge you. Sue me if you want. Because I've seen many, many types like you and how they forced their families and loved ones to go astray because of their attitude. You've just read a book or an article or a fatwa here and there, and now you've become, mashallah, Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, going left, right, and center, giving takfir. This is not the way. Shaykh al-Islam had knowledge, had wisdom, had the diplomacy to address people. You have none. So my advice to you is fear Allah Azza wa Jal and try to rectify your affairs by showing them that you're a daughter, not a tutor, not a teacher, not a mentor, and show them that you know nothing about Islam, so that maybe after 6 months to a year, they would start loving you back again and considering you to be their daughter. And then you may give them little dosages of Quran and Sunnah that they would accept from you then, but not now, and Allah knows best.